Hello. Okay, in this video I'm going to try and explain how to set up categorized posts on WordPress. Reason for this is because when you set up your WordPress site for the first time, any post that you make will be put onto all of your query loops on your website, which you might not want because you might have one page that you want to have specifically for a certain topic. So to demonstrate, I've got two different pages, but both of them have a query loop. As you can see on test 1, we are seeing all the posts that I currently have. We have the test 1 post and the test 2 post. So it's the same for the test 2 page, which is not really what you want because you would only want the test 2 page to be showing the test 2 post. So to fix this, head over to your WordPress dashboard and go to the posts section. We're going to start by going to categories and creating a new root category. So I'm going to call this my main blog. You can call it whatever you want, but this is going to be the parent directory for all of your categories that you will have next. For this one, make sure the top level category is selected. You can go ahead and delete this one after making this one default. Now add a new category, name it whatever you want your category to be. I'm going to name it test 1, and make sure to disable top level category and set its parent to the main blog. Do the same thing for your second or however many categories you need. So for example, test 2, make sure it's also under the main blog. And there we go. We now have two categories for our posts. If you have made any posts already, you can edit those to be in those certain categories. But for this example, I'm going to just add a new post so that you can see how you would sort those posts into those categories. So when creating your new post, you're going to give it a name. So I'm going to say test 1 repost. And then what you want to do is make sure that you scroll down here to categories and select my main blog and whatever category this post is supposed to be for. Go ahead and click on publish, and now that is live. That's half of the equation, because if I go and reload this tab, you'll see it's still showing up in both of these pages' query loops. Now what you want to do is go to your pages where you have your actual pages set up, and what you're going to need to do is edit the query loop settings to only pull from that one category. So in your query loop, you're going to go to the block tab in the attributes. Make sure to go down to filters and click on taxonomies. Then you can set a category to test 1, and now you'll see it will only show that one post that we have made for the test 1 repost. Go ahead and update your page and do the same for the second page. So query loop, block, filters, click on taxonomies. I don't know if I said that right, I probably didn't, and then set its category to whatever this page should be for. It'll say no results found for me because I haven't made a post yet, but if I modify my test 2 post and set its category to test 2, we should now have our category sorted correctly. And there we go. So to recap, what you need to make sure is that you have your category set up in your posts. You need to make sure that when you're creating your post, you will select a category in the post down here at the bottom. So you'd select a category. And then also for your page where you're going to have your blogs shown, you need to make sure that in the query loop, you make sure to add a filter for whatever the category is. I had a bit of a brain moment there. So I hope this is helpful, because I definitely had a lot of issue with my portfolio when I first started making it, because I wanted to have a specific blog post for each category for each page, and after a little bit of trial and error I found this out, and it saves you a lot of time when creating your portfolio. So yeah, I hope that this was somewhat helpful, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.